As you can see with today's title, we are talking about why I left my 9 to 5 job. Why did I leave my 9 to 5? Why? Why would I leave that kind of security? Stupid girl. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chatter Tuesdays with me, Karabo Mokoena. Love that. I'm finally launching Chatter Tuesdays, and Chatter Tuesdays is really just going to be a video of me chatting about a topic that I've been thinking about, praying about, meditating on, something that's really close to my heart because I talk a lot. Yeah, I talk a lot. Unless I don't have to, then I'm like really quiet. For the sake of context, I'm going to give you a timeline. So March 2017, I found out that I'm pregnant. October 2017, I give birth. April 2018, I go back to my job that I've been working in for the last 3 years. So motherhood changes me, and I'm like, oh, well, let me find something more exciting, right? Yeah, so I resigned from that job and went to go find something exciting, and I started at this exciting place in June of 2018, and December of 2018 I was like, no, not this exciting. And then December I started with another employer, and June of 2019 I was like, not exciting again. Whoosh. So why did I hop from two jobs in a year is the next question. So this is what happens to me. I don't know if it happens to you, but when I am not in alignment, when I am stressed out and overwhelmed and unhappy about a situation, it manifests itself physically. The same with trauma for me. So after my mother passed, I started actually experiencing ulcers. So the same way, if I'm stressed out, my body's gonna tell me that I'm stressed out. I'm either gonna get a headache, but mostly my stress happens here. Ladies, we know. When I'm really stressed out, I feel crampy as hell. But with the last job that I left, I started experiencing a heart condition. I had a heart block. I collapsed at work. I was rushed to the ER, and I was taken to ICU because I was experiencing a heart issue. So it was a no for me. Thumbs down. Pansy with this job. Pansy. Pansy. So I had a sit down with my husband and my husband. My husband. My husband. I had a sit down with my husband and I said, listen, this is not working out for me. My lifelong mother is where the beginning of my life is. In the context of the story, my lifelong dream has to be at home with my daughter as she grows up, and also spend time with my husband a bit more often, which is it wasn't happening when I was still in corporate South Africa. No, so I'm away from the house every day for 9-10 hours, right? Because we work 8-9 hours and then we're in traffic for 8-9 hours. So I then made the decision to resign and not go to another job, but to work from my home. So I decided to blog full time, and then I decided to continue my freelancing work that I was doing with Parenty. But then God was like, I've been waiting for you. And as soon as that change happened, I then, like, doors started to open for me. I then started writing a bit more full time for Parenty, and I was starting to form relationships with a lot of brands for Black Mom Chronicles, and Rosabella Gardens, flower business with my partner, is also doing well now. We're getting so many opportunities. We're getting someone to come work with us. Like, doors really started to open, and then I started reflecting. I was like, this was by far the best decision I have ever made. Hello, husband. This was the riskiest decision I've ever made, but the most rewarding, because my husband had already left corporate South Africa and started his own business, Screen Time, which is an online, a digital marketing business. And it was a huge risk for us because we were now 2 salaries down. And when I say salary, I mean that one that ching ching in your account consistently every month. Because now we don't have a salary, it's you on contracts and you are on projects, and that alone is a hit. Like 1 month you could make gang loads of money, and then the other months you don't. So now your planning and your budgeting also has to happen quite differently to how it was operating when you guys had jobs. But again, I'm still so grateful for making that leap, and I'm so grateful to the partner that I have, because if it wasn't for his support and his guidance and him allowing me to take the leap, I don't think this would have happened. If we allowed ourselves to be ruled by the fear of losing out on security, which was driving us a lot in the past years, then none of what we have right now we would have. So if you haven't had the chance to, please don't forget to subscribe.